Right, hi everybody, welcome to G's Tite Lines. So I'm currently at Innis Fly Fisheries, my local fly fishery. Just pulled up. I got the day off because the weather forecast for today was a bit overcast, a bit of wind, but no rain, and it was the clearest day over the coming weekend. Guess what? It's wrong. I've got here, it's blowing a hoolie, not a bit of wind, and it's honking it down. Quite how I'm going to punch a fly line out in this weather, I don't know, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm here, I've taken the day off, I've got my gear, so we'll give it a go. I can't promise that we'll get anything. I can't even promise I'll get a fly in the water with this wind, but you got to try, haven't you? You got to try. I've made the effort to get here, I've made the effort to get the day off, so who knows, might get fish, might not. There's probably going to be a few expletives and lots of tangled leader, but we'll give it a go. All right, folks, I'm going to get kitted up and I'll see you on the water. Right, so I've got my coat on, got my wellies on, just getting the rod ready, and I'll go and get my ticket. Actually, do you know what, it's not that bad. There's the few occasional gusts, you can probably hear it in the trees, and there's a very slight mizzle. Actually, I think if I fish the far bank, I'll have the wind on my backside, which means I should be able to get a fairly decent cast. So, like I say guys, all I can do is give it a go. If I can get you some fish, that's a bonus. If not, it's a day away from the desk and in the fresh air. So, I'm going to kit this up now, like I say, go get my day ticket. I've got my line tray with me, so I'm not dragging my line through all the mud, because as you can tell it's fairly muddy and wet. But just take a minute, listen to the birds and enjoy it, I suppose. Alright guys. See you on the water's edge. Right, so first cast, I managed to get the fly in the water at least. It's not going to be an easy day's fishing, but I'm going to keep going at it. So I've got another angler just here to my right, so I just need to watch him. Now in theory, you can see the swell on the water, the fish will be laying up this end. Not going to be an easy day. So I'm fishing with the tip down. That will give me some bite indication. The wind, the good thing about it is it isn't a consistent gust. You'll have moments like now where you've got a bit of a lull and all of a sudden, boom, you get these really heavy squalls. Now I think, oh, missed it. Thought I had a bite there. Keep it coming. See the line bowing with the wind as it goes across from behind the tree. So I've been fishing now for probably the best part of 40 minutes. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, how's that? Fish on. How's that for timing? I was just about to say I haven't seen a thing, and bang! Stay out of that weed. Brilliant. Let's get the net ready. Fish on. on it. What a beautiful fish in that line. There we go. Oh, nearly. Really took me by surprise. That was a beautiful take. There it is. In the net. Excellent. That's a decent fish, guys. That's a good bow. Let's get rid of this. Here we are. This is why we're here, folks. There he is, look at that fly right in the kisser. Excellent. What a beautiful fish. Alright, so I'll just get him disgorged, get him dispatched, and then get into another one. Right guys, I'm proud as punch. Really tough conditions today. The wind is really hard work. It's really playing havoc with the line, getting wind knots, etc. And I was just about to say I don't know how much longer I'm going to give it, and I didn't need to. So as you saw on the footage, I've just caught and landed this beautiful bow. So the fish has now been dispatched to go home and eat, but I'm really proud, I'm really pleased, because these conditions are not easy and this has really made the day worthwhile. Alright guys, so I'm going to get back in and see if I can get a few more. Tight lines. So I've just moved myself up this far end of the lake, and I seem to have given myself a bit of respite out the wind, which is superb. I was starting to get bloody earache from it, to be honest. Got Peter here, he's out on the boat clearing weed. I've got a feeling that's possibly what's stirring these fish up, because obviously as he's raking the weed, that's going to be releasing food, you know, sort of bugs and nymphs and alike out of the reed bed. So I'm just going to give this a little whack. I've seen a few fish move already. It's just nice to be out of the wind and the sunshine in my face warming me up. It's quite pleasant. Not fighting the cast so much. Beautiful line layout. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that fish, guys, even if that's the only one of the day. Those conditions up on the far end of the lake are really tough going. Even if you were fishing a fixed spool with mono, it'd be hard going, letting alone on a fly line. So yeah, I'm really pleased, really pleased, and it'll be enjoyed by the family as well. style, to not disappoint, I've stopped fishing for 10 minutes for, wait for it, drum roll, pasty time, get on. Right, I'm gonna get this down my gullet and then get back out and see if I can get a few more. All right, see you all directly. So I am going to fish for about another 20 minutes. And I've just spoke to Dave and he's just put about, I don't know, a few fish in Little Innis. So this is Innis, this is the specimen lake. This is, that platform just there is where I had that bloody great big thing earlier last summer. So I'm not going to fish this. I'm going to go around the back and I'm going to fish Little Innis. And Little Innis is where me and Matthew caught the fish for my catch and cook video. So if I don't catch a fish in there, then so be it. I've got our fish and our bend in the rod, and it was a hell of a take, beautiful marked rainbow. So I'm not going home with a glum face, but this is where, this is the swim where I caught that big rainbow last summer. And then the other larger one, not as big, straight away after it. But I'm not going to fish there just now. I'm going to keep going around past all the growing ponds and up the top here. So if you ever want a day ticket, water folks, that's going to probably guarantee you a big rainbow trout, then spend the money when lockdown's over and you can travel past being local and come and fish this water, because it holds some absolute monsters. I'm not kidding. There's some really big rainbows in this lake. And it's worth the £45 a day ticket to fish it, because it is, yeah, it's good. It's really good. Right, carry on. Carry on. Moles have been busy. Right, I'll come back to you in a second. There we go, fish on folks. Right, just got to get down to net it now. Right, come here fishy. There we go guys, that's why we're here. It's taken bloody long enough. God, this is a fresh fish. Beautiful looking fish. There we go, in the net. There we go. Right, I've got to try and get back up here now without falling and breaking my neck. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, I'm absolutely wrapped up in line. Wrapped himself up in net. Right, there we go guys. Again, same yellow beaded black damsel that I had that first fish on. Fantastic. Right, so that's two in the bag. Happy days, very happy boy. That's one for us, one for the in-laws. People are going to get fed. No hungry families, tough times, blah blah blah. Not really, I'm only joking. Nice to have something to take home from the table. So I'm literally, guys, just gonna have 2 or 3 more casts here and then I am gonna call it a wrap. Getting cold, do something to eat. Pasty's worn off. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen today. I hope you've enjoyed the footage. If you're not familiar with fly fishing, maybe it's giving you a bit of an insight into what we do, and maybe giving you a bit of encouragement when you can get out and give it a go. It is a fantastic sport, guys. I love my bait fishing, I love my lure fishing, I love fishing full stop, as you may well be aware. But fly fishing for me, it's that ultimate, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for, that deception. You know, I sit for hours at my desk in the shed with my little vice, tying my flies, trying to mix things up, imitate natural food patterns, trying to make something that looks interesting. And when you cast it and you catch something on it, it just makes it so satisfying. It really does. And for me, just being mobile, your rod, your bag, your net, bag for your fish, you can't beat it. And there is a lot to be said for the managed fisheries. You know, I do love getting on the rivers and the locks when I'm up in Scotland and the islands as well. But if you haven't had a go, give it a go. If you haven't had a go and you live local to me and you want to give it a go, let me know and I can lend you some gear. I'm more than happy to give you an introduction into the sport because it is magnificent. All right, guys, I'll come back to you in a bit. Right, that's me done for the day. I'm going to head back now. I've said probably 100 times or so today that was hard going, but I've got a bag with 2 fish in it. They will be enjoyed at the table, and it was a day out. And in these times, you need days out, you need time to reflect. And where a better place to do it than that? Let's be brutally honest. There's worse places you could be, isn't there? So yeah, it's been a tough but brilliant day. Like I said a minute ago, if it's giving you some kind of inspiration to get out and fly fish, have a go. If you need any help or information, just leave me a message in the comments. I'm more than happy to share my knowledge. It's quite limited, but I'm more than happy to share it. So yeah, just get out there, guys. You don't need expensive rods and reels. You can buy yourself a fairly reasonably priced airflow starter kit online. 7 or 8 weight is all you need for somewhere like this, and that will see you quite happily all day. You don't need your expensive gear like what I've got, but then I am a tackle tart, so what more can I say? But guys, thank you ever so much for joining me again. The last time I looked, I think I was nearly on 400. So if I am, and I've made it, thank you. Because that, in terms of the channel and its infancy, to me is huge. It's quite mind-boggling really that 400 of you guys out in the wild are even remotely interested in what I get up to. So yeah, thank you is all I can say. Thank you very much. Here's to 500, and here's to 1,000, and here's to growing G's Tite Lines and the community that goes with it. Alright guys, so as I always say, please stay safe, please take care of yourselves, look after your families, and Tite Lines. All the best, guys.